Ooh. Hey, it's Thursday, August 22nd, 2:17 p.m. Welcome to my live stream. You're watching Burger Planet on Kick.com. Or perhaps you're watching this on YouTube. Hello. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Talk to me through the free TTS for subscribers. So I gotta focus on my driving. Can't be reading the comments. Gotta focus and be safe. Okay. The direction is clear to go. I just got out of the doctor's office. I've been having some medical issues the last week. I haven't really talked about. That's why I haven't been live so much this week. So, unfortunately, some numbness in my fingertips, and about a week ago, and then I noticed like the next day there was like a little bit of numbness in my toes, and then it seems like now, like after a week, like the numbness is kind of spread like deeper into my fingertips and like into the palm of my hands a little bit, like a neuropathy. Yeah, it's not good. Could be diabetes, could be complications from nitrous oxide addiction, they said. So, like a vitamin B12 deficiency. I watched that interview that Oriolan lady did with Adam 22, and it just like barely scared the shit out of me. I was like, man, I don't ever want to be messing around with that nitrous shit again. And I went to that festival this weekend, and then there was a bunch of people doing nitrous there. So I ended up doing 3 tanks, like 3. Like, I don't remember how, I think they're like half a liter, like, so basically like 2.5 liters of tanks at that, so basically like 3 half-liter tanks at that concert, at the ICP Juggalo thing, and then I bought probably like $30 worth of balloons from another guy selling them like in the morning. Yeah, it's just not good. It's really bad. Not good at all. Yeah, it's really scary. I wish I would have never messed with that shit to begin with. I thought it was more safe and more like maybe an alternative to alcohol and stuff, and I had a friend that I used to do it with in Indianapolis, but then we ended up getting in an argument while we were like high on the gas and like got in a fight and stuff. And I don't talk to him anymore, but yeah, it's just not good. But yeah, he was having like neurological issues and stuff too, like tremors and things like that with his nerves and stuff, I noticed. And he was like, his face would do like weird stuff, or like he'd do like weird twitches and stuff, like involuntary kind of like things with his face and stuff, like weird like facial contortions and stuff he would make, like that he didn't have control over. And I was like, oh my god, I don't want to mess around with this shit. What is this guy driving like this? He's parking. restless leg syndrome. Well, it's not really like in my legs as much. It's more in my hands. But there's restless leg syndrome. Can be just your hands too. Yeah, it's not good. It's kind of embarrassing to talk about. Really, I feel like embarrassed about it and ashamed of it. Really, but I just thought I should be open about it. And maybe if I could, maybe if he also said I just went to the doctor and they tested my blood pressure. He said my blood pressure's a little high. I need to lay off the salt and stuff, I guess, and lower my sodium intake. I'm going tomorrow to get some blood work done, so hopefully they'll be able to come to some better conclusions tomorrow after I get the blood work done. They're gonna call me and go over what the results are or something after my blood work tomorrow. But yeah, it's got me real scared and really concerned and everything. And I was trying to play keyboard and draw, or even driving the car, just the steering wheel feels kind of numb in the palm of my hand a little bit. It's really kind of notice how how tactile your hands are, how you're, don't have nearly the tactility I had, with this numbness, this neuropathy issue. So yeah, it's very concerning and scary. But hopefully, I thought I'd share with you guys my some of the stuff I'm experiencing. Maybe other people that hear about it that were watching me do, if other people were doing nitrous oxide stuff, I would quit immediately. Don't do anymore. The shit, it's not a fun party drug or something. It's a lot more. It can be a lot more serious than that. It's just they don't call it hippie crack for a reason. I mean, the shit's just no good. You just want more and more and more, and it really can affect your nervous system really bad apparently. And I just had I didn't really know about that. And also it can deteriorate and deplete your spinal cord even, it's no joke. So it's got me really worried. Hopefully, it's not some kind of irreversible damage or something at this point. And I was wanting to go out of the country in the next couple of weeks, but now I have to wait about a month before my follow-up exam with the doctor so we can go over my results and all that. So I'm not going to be able to go out of the country so soon, which really sucks because they might do this lockdown thing.
It's good you're going to get checked out, Berger. Well, sorry to hear about this. Hopefully it normalizes soon.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hopefully I caught it soon enough, or I don't know. It could be diabetes. It could be neuropathy related to a vitamin B12 deficiency that's being triggered too by the nitrous and stuff. Yeah, it's real bad. I mean, I was going to the head shop almost every day to buy another 50 pack. And that's 50 balloons a day that I was doing, and then breathing in and out of the balloon a bunch for 3 hours a day, just breathing a bunch of carbon dioxide, which is really bad for you too. So yeah, it's not good. I'm really kind of just ashamed of it, really. But I thought, maybe it's best to be honest. Maybe I could give some other people some advice. If you're thinking about doing that stuff or doing it now, just stop immediately. Don't do it anymore. It's not worth it, and it's not really, the buzz and everything, a little bit of it, it's just not worth having permanent long-term damage to your body, your nervous system and stuff. You want to be in a wheelchair because you getting high on some nitrous gas. It's just kind of a no-brainer decision to not mess with that stuff. So unfortunately, there's a huge epidemic of that stuff being sold at, when I went to that, nitrous addiction is so much bigger now at these festivals and stuff than ever before. Used to, people do some balloons and stuff like that, but now people are just walking around with their own little mini tanks and stuff everywhere and just doing it constantly over and over again. It's not really frowned upon at the festivals. People think it's fun and something cool to do or something. Good time, but yeah, just stick to like cannabis and alcohol. I mean, alcohol is obviously not good to do as well too, but move. This guy's trying to fucking turn the road, but yeah, hopefully I can like inspire some other people to get off of it or stop doing it. If you're doing it now, it's no joke. Watch that, if you don't believe me, watch that Orelon or whatever her name is. Just look up Nitrous Girl No Jumper and watch the new Adam 22 interview with that girl from like about a month ago. And she was like, she couldn't walk, she couldn't even talk. Like, she was doing like, she said she was doing like 6 tanks a day, 8 tanks a day, something like that, like full tank. Her addiction was a lot worse than mine, but so like she had a lot more severe complications. But you know, I heard her story, and so I was like, Jesus Christ, I never want to mess with this stuff again. And that might be like part of the problem of what I'm experiencing right now. So yeah, it's got me terrified, really, just really concerned and scared about this situation. So, you know, I try to like, even like typing on like computer and stuff, it's not nearly as easy to do when you can't feel your fingertips and things. Like, try to like, I was like cutting some potatoes with a knife, and it was like, you know, not as easy to do with like with the neuropathy issues I'm experiencing right now. Yeah, it's not good. I don't know what it is. Hopefully they'll have some answers or something tomorrow after I get that blood work. But I went to a urgent care center yesterday, and it was just a complete waste of time. I scheduled an appointment and went there, and then I had to wait an hour in the waiting room, and then wait like 15-20 minutes in the exam room. Then I talked to the nurse. She was really nice. She just took my blood pressure pretty much. I told her what my concerns were and like why I was there and everything. And then I saw the doctor, and she was just like a raving bitch. I don't know what her deal was. And that's like the second female doctor I've had and like have like issues with. There was another, my last physical practitioner or whatever they're called, medical practitioner. I had a woman for her too. Usually I've always had men doctors and never had any issues. But this other lady, I showed up to the appointment, I guess it was like 5 years ago. It was like the last time I saw a doctor. And, well, I got there 15 minutes early, and then it was time for my appointment, and then it was like 30 minutes late that she finally calls the doctor's office, like, oh, actually, something came up. I'm not going to be able to meet up for that appointment. And I'm like, well, that would have been great to know, like, you know, 30 minutes ago, whenever, you know, my appointment, you know, or before the appointment started, or, you know, this morning before I even, you know, woke up early and, like, came down to the doctor's office and all that. You know, it would have been nice. I wouldn't even had to go down there. And then she said I needed to get blood work or whatever, because that's like a normal thing for your physicals. Get a physical. And I got my blood work. I go to the hospital to get the blood work, and they were like, oh, you don't have a blood work order from the doctor, so we can't do any blood work. I'm like, what? Like, my doctor told me to come down here yesterday. And then they had to call her, and then I had to sit around and wait for like another hour while she like filled out the forms or whatever they had to do to like do the blood work order. Then they drew all this blood, which I hate needles and I hate all that shit. But luckily the nurse was like a straight up pro, so like I barely even felt the needle going into my artery or vein or wherever they draw it from. So it wasn't really too painful. Like, I've had some nurses, they like, you know, it fucking hurts. They miss the vein or some kind of weird shit. Like, but yeah, she was like a pro. I barely even felt it. It was just like a slight pinch or something, and then, you know, it was all good after that. But yeah, she got the blood work, and then she never contacted me or never scheduled, like, another appointment to go over the results or anything. I was also trying to get like an STD test just to have, peace of mind and all that. And she never, oh, god damn it, this fucking curse there. And then she never did a follow-up appointment. She never messaged or, called me about anything. Like, just very unprofessional person, for a doctor and a physician. I guess she's not doing primary care physician thing anymore. I don't know if she's got like a more specialized thing, but yeah, she was terrible. I don't know what her deal is, but I told my new doctor about her. I was like, yeah, she was just really bad. The new doctor, he's a guy from, I guess he's from Nepal originally. And yeah, he's just really professional, really friendly, really nice guy. Every now and then I had to ask him to repeat something because of his accent, but I guess he's been living in our town for 20 years. Cool. He seemed like a really, so far so good. He was friendly, nice, answered all my questions and stuff. So my new doctor seems great, so that's good news. Way better than the other lady. And then the freaking raving bitch that I had an appointment with yesterday at the urgent care. Yeah, she was a mad fucking cunt too. I don't know what her deal was. The nurses at both the places were nice. The nurse at the urgent care, she was great. She was nice. The nurse today was great. The doctor today was great. But yeah, I don't know. I've just had really bad luck with female doctors. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why. The nurses, they were female. They were fine. But I'm not sure what the deal is, but I've had such bad luck with female doctors for whatever reason. I don't know. I thought I'd give them a shot, give them a chance, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me if they're male or female, but yeah, today, I guess I had a choice over male or female. I was like, let's go back. Let's have a male doctor. I'll have a male doctor again because I've just had such bad luck with the female doctors. I don't know if they're, catch them on their cycle or what, but the lady yesterday was like a raving bitch. I have no idea. And then the urgent care, they'd sent me a survey about my doctor's appointment yesterday, and they said 0 out of 10. I gave her a 1, and then it was can you explain more about your situation? I was like, yeah, she was just very very condescending and just she just seemed like she was very angry and just had a very bad attitude for whatever reason. But the nurse was great. She was very friendly and professional. I'm not sure what the deal was with that lady, but I was friendly and nice to her. There was no reason that she needed to treat me like that and act like that. Yeah, but the guy today was great, so that's good news. I wasn't seeking drugs. Even the guy today, I said if I had any anxiety issues, and I was like, yeah, I don't really want to be taking Xanax or Klonopin or any of that stuff. And he's like, well, there's other options or there's other da-da-da. I was like, I don't really have any, I don't really have anxiety issues. I think more than anybody else. I think most people don't really have anxiety more than anyone else. It's just, they used to call it oh, you're just nervous. Now it's oh, anxiety. They just rebrand it, to make it seem like it's way worse than it is. It's everybody gets a little nervous about stuff a little bit. That's natural. But yeah, the guy, he was great. Very, very nice guy, and he seemed to know quite a bit about nitrous oxide and stuff like that. I don't know if it's something they have. I've never been to Nepal. I don't know if people do it a lot there, like they do in Thailand and Vietnam and stuff, in Laos. But the guys at the head shops, a lot of them are from India and stuff. So most of them are just selling it, though. They're not doing it. my aunt, she's basically in this, like, nursing home that's, like, one step above, like, one step before you go to hospice. And hospice is basically a place that people go to, or they have, like, when people are dying, basically, and they basically just do, like, pain management, like, keep them doped up on morphine and stuff so they're not in pain before they die. And that's kind of where my aunt's at right now. But she said, I went there and visited her yesterday and asked her if there was anything that she was really craving, like, food-wise, because she's been in the hospital for a couple months. She said she really wanted some pizza.
Hello.
I'm here to pick up a pizza for Josh.
Okay.
McCutcheon, I guess. I don't know.
It's 2202.
Cool. How you guys getting along?
Good. How about you?
I'm alright. Just went to the doctor, but not like horrible condition or anything. But you know how that is, going to the doctor.
Yep. I definitely do. You need a copy of the receipt today?
No thanks.
Okay. Here's your card back.
Cool.
I'm getting ready to go on vacation as soon as my day's over with.
Oh, great. Where are you going?
Going to Florida.
That sounds fun. What part?
Clearwater. Like St. Pete in that area.
That should be nice.
Yes, I can't wait.
1, 2,
Only got cheeseburgers and those blows. How do you make
Thank you for threw $1 on there for you guys.
Well, we appreciate that.
You're welcome.
And there you are.
Have a nice day.
You too.
All right. Thank you, Bee Lightning. Just got, my aunt, she was really craving some pizza, so got $22 for a 12-inch pizza. Can you believe it? This place is expensive, but it's like the local spot, and everybody likes it around here. So that's what we got. That's really what she was craving. So I got her. So I got this pizza, and I was thinking, I got half the kind I like, and half like sausage, and my just double sausage, and then she wanted sausage and mushroom. So we're gonna go to her room at her. Basically, it's kind of like a nursing home thing where they have like nurses and stuff there. So oh my god, I went there yesterday to visit her, and she's laying on the floor, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Aunt Debbie, like, did you fall? She's like, I fell down, and I'm like, oh my god. She's like, help me, I need help. I'm like, okay. So I like ran down to the nurse's desk and said, my aunt fell, she needs help. So they had like 3 nurses came and helped her up and get back in her bed. Oh my god, it was scary. Luckily, she didn't hit her head. She already has to do dialysis 3 times a week, and she's diabetic, and her heart's having a lot of issues. She's like in and out of she's been like in and out of the hospital over like the last 3 months. Her condition just seems to be getting worse, which sucks. But if I could bring her a little bit of joy or something with some of this pizza. Hopefully she can eat today. She had been feeling like she had the flu, so hopefully she can eat this pizza, because I don't like mushroom too. So I was like, damn, I got mushroom on her half. But whatever. Have some, she can have some. Yeah, her name's actually Debbie too, Death Valley Debbie. Let's go down here and down to the hospital and go visit my aunt, spend a little time with her, and bring her this little surprise. And she's just so bored down there too. He's got like nobody to talk to much, and the guy next to her, he's just like, help me, help, 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 help. Like, that's got to be jarring, to have somebody like. And I guess he found out her name's Debbie, so like, help me, Debbie, help, Debbie, Debbie, help. So this guy's like screaming her name and help, and then I guess there's some other little lady that like roams the halls, and she acts like, I don't know, like she goes like chirp chirp like a bird or something weird my aunt was saying, but I don't remember what the lady actually what exactly she says, but. Yeah, she has she like roams the hallways, I guess, and then says weird stuff, apparently. But, she was just trying to watch Maury Povich a little bit last night, but hopefully she's like alert and awake, because like we give her this morphine and it really just zonks her out. She's really kind of just not herself. You could tell the morphine's really kind of like. Oh, and she said that she's like sometimes I see people that aren't here, and I was like, oh, that's a side effect of the morphine. It's just like hallucinations you're having from the morphine. I was like, yeah, I figured. So, yeah, the morphine can really make you trip out. Especially taking it on an empty stomach, and she hasn't been eating very much the last few days because she wasn't feeling good. So hopefully this will cheer her up a little bit, get some normal food that she's been missing. You know, maybe just get a little, you know, eat her favorite food. I asked her, like, yeah, is there anything you really been missing or craving, like food-wise? I'm sure you're like getting tired of eating the hospital food. And she's like, yeah, I really want some Pizza King pizza with like. I was like, okay, I can do that. Bring you a little pizza or something in here. Well, what do you like on yours? She's like, just sausage and mushrooms, so that's what I got her. So we're gonna go take some pizza to my aunt, cheer her up. So everybody just be nice and respectful. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the subscription gifting. Did you guys hear about Twitch? They've raised their subscription prices again. I think they're... What the hell's going on with Twitch? It's like, it went to $4.99, now it's $5.99, now it's $6.99 over the last few months, in the last 6 months. Like, they've already raised it twice. I feel like that's like a sign Twitch, like Amazon's really squeezing the lemon there. Yeah, isn't that wild? And then you're still watching like tons of videos or, ads and stuff. Unless you, I guess the best thing on Twitch is to get like Twitch Turbo, which I thought Twitch Turbo was like the biggest bullshit, because it was like basically a back door to where Twitch is making the money instead of, and it's like then people aren't incentivized to subscribe to the streamers, because then they've got Twitch Turbo. You could just get one Twitch Turbo account and then you don't have any ads for any streamer. And it's like, well, that sucks. It gives them a back door for Twitch to make the money. It's like basically Twitch stabbing the streamers in the back. And they're like, they give you a little bit, like a tiny percentage of some kind of money for like Twitch Turbos, but it isn't shit. It's not as much. It's not nearly as much as like the people that watch ads. It's just some bullshit, basically. More people are just gonna get Twitch Turbo. I know, that sucks. And then it's just all the money goes to Twitch too. And it's bad enough they're already taking 50% now from all the affiliates, which most of the people are affiliates on the site. Let's go up here. Visit my aunt. I hope she's awake, and I hope that she's excited or likes this pizza. I don't know. Hope it cheers her up a little bit. It must be depressing, like knowing that you're dying. It's like gotta be a bummer and scary. So nobody really knows what happens to you after you die. People act like they know, but they don't really know. So I think it's a scary thing for everyone. Once it comes down to it, once you get close to the finish line, I imagine it'd be pretty scary. Just get your mind off of it a little bit. Okay.
And then she's like, well, I'm going to bingo. And I was like, I'm texting you how being dressed. I'm still like, no, I just need to look at it. Why are you so
Knock, knock. Look what I brought you. Pizza. Can you eat? Are you kidding? Oh my god. Huh? You fell again? After I left? Well, you don't want any of this pizza? I got the kind you like.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Shit, okay. Well, I'm gonna eat some. I didn't eat any yet.
No, they put me on. And they told me that if I don't get straight down, surgery isn't going to give me
What?
whatever it is.
What, did you hit your head or anything when you fell last night?
So, hit my elbow.
You hit your elbow?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's better than hitting your head.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. That sucks. Are you able to eat more today at all, or what? You still haven't eaten anything? Well, that's gotta make you more nauseous too if you're on that morphine and no food. I'm gonna use your little tray for a second. That sucks. Dang. Let me throw it out. Throw out this ice cream. Is this the trash can for everything?
In the bathroom.
Use the bathroom one?
Bathroom.
Okay.
They always get it.
Alright. Sounds good. Whew. Well, I hate that happened.
It's just, I just had them all done.
Well, there's some, if you change your mind, you know, or even maybe a little tiny piece or something, if you want some. I got the sausage and mushroom. Well, I could leave a few slices, you know, leave some here, and maybe you'll feel better tomorrow and want some. How about that? Maybe you'll feel a little bit better tomorrow. Have a slice if you want. Hopefully, right? What are you watching today? I just went to the doctor and they're gonna do some blood work tomorrow, so hopefully get to the bottom of my situation with like the numbness in my fingers and hands and stuff. Pretty good. I got it from the Top Hat on Broad Street.
Oh, like,
I thought about Top Hat too, but then I read some of the reviews and some of the people were saying that one of the ladies there like burns all the pizzas now or something. So I just went to Top Hat. So like, well, I know Top Hat always does it good. Oh yeah, it's good. They got extra cheese on it. God, it just went up on price. I got the 12-inch with 2 toppings and extra cheese. It was $22. I know.
you know, they told me here. So I hear it.
How's your pain and stuff today? You want some ice? Tell me if you need anything.
Nah.
I said, tell me if you need anything. Do you want a tissue or anything? Watching some Spanish people.
Yeah.
Hola. Hola, papi. Are they like bounty hunters or something?
Well, the repo cars.
Oh, okay.
Band. Because I started sleepwalking.
Sleepwalking?
Well, yes,
You were?
at 11 o'clock.
How'd you sleepwalk?
Just got up.
Down the hallway?
No, I kept going in the room. I would peek out the room. Say, "Hey, what is that?"
That was after I left then?
Well, you
I think I left around, it was like 8 o'clock or something like that. Did you fall any today or anything? Did you fall today too, or just yesterday, last night?
Yes,
And then yesterday you fell 3 times basically?
no,
Or twice?
twice yesterday.
Well, that's scary.
Yeah.
When's the last time you like ate a good meal? Because like you didn't eat much yesterday or today. Do you know when the last time was you had like a real, full meal or whatever? It's been that long. That doesn't sound good. Well, if you're not eating, then that can make you more nauseous too. And then that medication they got you on, that probably makes you nauseous as well, I'm guessing. Yeah, that morphine stuff.
And children. And
They put you on a new medication?
yeah,
What was it?
I'm trying to think of it.
Is it making you sleepy?
I just took it.
This looks kind of cool. I said this looks kind of cool. I like 70s style movie.
Yeah. But as the day goes on, these days, I'd be off in,
I like Don Cheadle. He's a good actor.
yeah. He said I'll have to go
My new doctor, he's from Nepal. Like I don't know, I guess that's not really technically Indian. I guess it's Nepalese. He's a nice guy. He's got like that Indian accent kind of. And sometimes I had to ask him to repeat himself, but he was a really nice guy. He seems way better than the last doctor I had. I don't know where. I'd have to look it up. It's kind of hard. His name's like Autogotum or something like that. I'd have to look at it to like say it right, I guess. Nice guy. Seemed like he's knowledgeable doctor. A lot more professional than that lady I saw at urgent care yesterday. She was like a raving bitch. I don't know what her deal was. Both the nurses, I saw a nurse yesterday, she was nice, and then the nurse today was nice, but that doctor yesterday, she was like angry and hateful. I don't know what her deal was. It asked me for a survey on my phone today, and I gave her a really bad. I gave her like a bad review on there. Hopefully, I mean, they talked to her about it or something. Like, hey, you gotta start treating the clients better here. Especially when you're dealing with like sick people and stuff like that, you need to have like even more patience and kindness. You know, when people are not feeling good. Trying to figure out something I can put this pizza on for her. Well, I got half a pizza here, but I don't know if that would be like too much to leave for her or what. I can give the other like, a couple pieces to Dad or something. I know he likes mushroom. What do you think? Like 4 pieces would be enough or what? I hope that you feel better. You can have some tomorrow or something, just to get a little food in your belly, you know. Might make you feel better too. Yeah, well, if you're not feeling good, don't force yourself. At some point, you're gonna have to eat some food. You know, you can't just keep going on not eating every day. Oh, it's staged. Why is the doctor up a bit? I don't know. Kind of look like he's staged or something. Why are they arresting the doctor? Weird. He's innocent. He didn't do anything. What the hell? Dang it. Crazy. What? Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
What have you been doing today?
Well, just trying to. Well, in the morning I was looking up some stuff on Amazon because I got a new video camera I bought. So I got this like metal cage thing that goes around the video camera, so you can mount like extra attachments to it and stuff. So I was like looking up a bunch of stuff like that on Amazon and then trying to figure out like what camera lens I wanted to buy for the camera, because you can like switch the lenses on it. So I finally figured out which lens I wanted to get, and I got that ordered. And, then I had to schedule a doctor appointment, and then pretty much just went to the doctor appointment, and that was it. I ended up waking up pretty early though. I woke up at like 4 in the morning to go to the bathroom, and I just couldn't get back to sleep. But I feel good. I don't feel tired or anything. They got paper plates in everyone. No. You got dialysis tomorrow? What is it, every other day?
Yep.
What do they do? Do they pump all your blood out and put new blood in, or how does that work?
take your blood out, fill it into a bowl,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to put it back in.
Do they put your blood back into you or somebody else's blood? Do they clean the blood out somehow or something? Purify? What do they just put platelets back in, or white blood cells back in, or how do they do it? I wonder if they take the blood and like put it in a centrifuge or something and have it separate into different parts. How long have you been having to do dialysis? 2 years. Wonder if they got a like paper plate or something down in that nurse's headquarters I could put this pizza on. Let me go down here and ask them if they got something or paper towel or something. Let's see if there might be something down here. Let's see. There's some kind of sugar in there. You got some drinks in here. Looks like you got some food in here. You got a full meal for Fazoli's in here. Looks like it. What's this? How long's this been in here? Looks like it's for Fazoli's. It looks like a baked chicken parmesan or something. You know that you can have that in there? Looks like it might be going bad, I'm not sure. It's been here that long. Should I throw it away? It's got some bacteria. I can see mold on it. Damn, that sucks. It looks like a full meal in here.
Alright. You're getting a roommate.
Is it okay to throw trash in that thing? Or that trash?
No, it's a gown thing. I'll take it though.
Okay. She had some food that it went bad.
Okay. You're getting a roommate. So we got to put a bed in here, over here. So you're going to have half the room and your roommate's going to have half it.
Paper plate. I'd rather some pizza, but she wasn't very hungry, so I'm gonna put like some on a
Okay.
paper plate or something.
I don't know where they're going to put this chair or this chair. Okay, so we're going to have to scoot her bed over. Let's see. All right. Just going to pooch over just a tad.
Is this her stuff, I'm guessing?
This is hers.
Okay, I'll put her shoes with
Yeah.
that. I don't want to mix it up with somebody else's stuff. Oh. I can help you if you need help.
I'm going to have to get somebody, probably one of the therapies, to come and take it out of the room because it's going to have to be taken out of the room completely. Yeah. That's what's going to have to happen to it because this bad's got to go right here.
Yeah.
Here in a minute, we're getting ready to move them, honey. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
Good catch. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay.
Nope.
We got to get something to move this chair out, so we're going to have to find somewhere to put it as well. And I'm going to bring it back. Thank you.
Hopefully your new roommate's Not screaming and being weird.
It's temporary. For like 10 days.
Oh.
So.
It's just like an extended slumber party. 10 days? That's not too bad. I mean, I don't know. It's not really much choice, I guess. Hopefully they're not annoying, right? They said up to 10 days. So they said it's not long, just for 10 days. I'm like, oh, you want to go live with some random person a week at a time? Hopefully they're not like super annoying or something.
What's your scratch?
Yeah.
That's fine. But
Yeah.
I love
Oh, here's a bag. I can put some of this pizza in this plastic bag.
you know,
That'll work.
and let me do another one in there.
Huh? Another bag? I don't know. Oh shit. It just it's some kind of shitty bag because it just fell apart. They bought the cheapest ones at the store, I guess. Oh, here's a whole roll of it. Dollar store version or something.
I know, they walk in
The great charge you like $100 per trash bag or something too. For these little shit trash bags. It's like, oh, I use a tongue depressor. That's $500. A Band-Aid? That's $1,000. The prices they charge is like crazy, man. How many slices do you want me to put in here? Huh?
How many you got?
There's 8 slices left. I think 4 is good enough. I just don't want it to go bad, you know, if you forget about it or something. Alright, I'll put these slices in this, and then you might have to have those ladies heat it up on like some paper towels or something, whatever they have in that office. Alright, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for you. Down here where you're, just don't forget about it. You got 4 slices of that pizza you like. Hopefully you'll be able to have some tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna head out. They're gonna do
Mike,
it.
turn me a light on.
What do you want?
Mike, turn me a light on.
You want a light?
No, Mike, turn me a light on over there.
Turn the light on.
Are you?
Where is
See
it?
that white young,
This thing?
yeah, turn it on.
Turn this on.
No,
That's what you want on?
no, not now. White later.
Okay. Well,
See what it is? He wanted so he just failed my piece.
okay.
Shows my piece.
Right
I
on.
feel the same. I was feeling like, you know,
Okay.
like
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna head out. Just hope you feel better and get some rest, I guess. And hopefully your new roommate is cool. I don't know. Hopefully they're nice. Guess we'll. Oh, huh? Yeah. You try to have patience with them too, I guess. They might be in a worse situation than you are or something. If they're only going to be here 10 days, then I don't know what that means. You know, are they expecting them to croak in 10 days or what? I don't know. Hopefully they're okay. I guess just try to make the best of it. I love you. I hope you're able to eat that food tomorrow and feel better. Oh, your hands are cold. Okay, well, love you, Aunt Debbie. Hope you feel better. All right, well, I'll say some prayers for you. All right, get some rest and feel better. Love you. Let's head out. Where is the elevator? Here we go. To like block people from like hitting the button. Sad to see her like that. At least visit and spend a little time with her and stuff. Just try to let her know people care about her and try to do something for her. Man, it's like somebody bought her a whole like baked chicken parmesan that they threw away. That looked good. It was like whole meal. Sucks. It had some like mold on it. It was like brand new. She hadn't even taken one bite out of it. Was that Phyllis? Is that Phyllis? Sorry.
Hello, how you doing?
Have a nice day. Not Phyllis. Rough. Well, pick up balloons from the gift shop. Balloons are just kind of a waste of money. Wasted food to me is like wasted drugs to a crackhead. I was thinking about eating that baked chicken. I can scrape the mold off. It's just on the top. Probably still got some good on eating on that. I guess I'll give my dad the rest of this pizza because he likes. I don't like mushroom, so I got mushroom for her, but she's not able to eat it right now, unfortunately. You don't like mushrooms? Not really. It's kind of gross, wet, and slimy. 2,000 viewers? Why do I have so many viewers? Well, thank you for watching. If you're new here, make sure to follow. We are heading out. We just went and visited my aunt. She's basically in the hospital, like kind of one step above hospice. When you go to hospice, hospice is basically kind of like an assisted suicide place, really. Even sometimes at hospice, they will like overdose people on morphine to basically kill them. Yeah, it's kind of dark, actually, like the whole hospice thing. I don't know. I kind of have some like mixed feelings about it. She's not in a hospice right now, but the place she's at, it's like one step above. It's like the place you go like before you go to hospice. So it's not a good, my aunt's not doing well. She's kind of pretty much given up the will to live, per se. My other aunt, she's married to another woman. They're lesbians. And my other aunt said that she doesn't think she's gonna be around much longer. Basically, she basically just telling me to like get mentally prepared that my aunt's gonna be dying soon. I'm like, well, I appreciate, I guess, the honesty, but it's like, damn, that's pretty hard. Not really something you want to hear. Pretty harsh. But man, I guess it's this the fact of the matter. That's what the situation is. I guess I'd rather someone be brutally honest than like pussyfoot around and try to bullshit you and be like, yeah, she could be fine, she's gonna be fine or something, when they know that's not true. So I think it's better to have someone be honest. But yeah, it's just never easy to hear about a family member dying and stuff. But I mean, we're all gonna have to die one day for sure. It's a part of life, but it's never easy, is it? Or see somebody like that, see somebody you care about in the hospital and sick and struggling and stuff. It's just, I hate that, because that's one of the reasons I didn't want to come visit her in the hospital, because then it's like your last memories of them are them all sick and stuff in the hospital. I kind of wanted my last memories of her to be, you know, not of that, you know, just more happy memories. But then again, it can't just be avoiding her and, you know, letting her just rot in the hospital and not, like, you know what I mean? Like, how depressing would it be if people would come and visit her and stuff like that? She's just, like, here by herself and stuff like that. So, it must be super depressing and stuff as well. So, you just have to suck it up and go see her, even if it is hard to see her like that. I mean, just, it is what it is. I'm sure it's not easy for her to, like, be dealing with going through all that either. So, it is what it is. But, Burger said this is going to be a Scubfuck bingo card the whole game, so Burger basically Burger. Hospice, in theory, is a great program. I mean, they do pain management, but sometimes they overdose people on morphine, basically, and kill the people with the morphine. They, like, intentionally overdose people. It's like, that's something they do. Basically, like, assisted suicide and stuff. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if you call it suicide when the person's like dying anyway, but they kind of help push them over the edge, I guess. So, it's kind of a gray area. I have mixed feelings about it, you know, like, I mean, I guess the people aren't going to be recovering and coming back from, you know, how sick they are at that point, but when they like intentionally overdose people, that's a little weird. But I guess, you know, maybe better to go out like that than it would be to be in a shitload of pain or something. I don't know, but then again, you're like hallucinating and seeing all kinds of weird shit the last few, you know, weeks or months of your life like that. You know, maybe that's scary as shit too. You know, my aunt said she was like seeing people that aren't there and stuff. Like, that might be scary. Disorienting for people. She already hasn't eaten in like a few days, and then, you know, they got her on like morphine and stuff that just makes you more nauseous and more probably messed up, like having morphine on an empty stomach and stuff. Yeah, she's not doing well. I don't know what else to do, but at least I just visit her and go and spend some time with her. And not too much I can do. Half the time it's hard to hear what she's saying or understand what she's saying, but just try to go there and spend some time with her and just talk to her, and I don't know, just try to be there for her. I went here yesterday too, but there's a lot of stuff I was just kind of taken care of lately, so I haven't been streaming as much. I've been having some neuropathy in my hands. Crazy, 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 man. It's just never easy, is it? You know, just to see a loved one go, or, you know, basically in the process of dying. So I'm just trying to basically get myself mentally prepared because of the inevitable, because it doesn't look like she's going to be around much longer. My other aunt said, yeah, Debbie's, she's dying for sure. She ain't going to be around much longer. I was like, okay, damn, that's... She's like, yeah, go down there and say your final goodbyes, pretty much. I'm like, okay, wow. So that's that then, huh? No chance for recovery, no, you know, belief to bounce back. It's like, nah, she's done. Damn, well, that sucks. What's to do about it? I just feel so helpless. There's nothing I can do. You know, if the doctors can't do anything for her, there's nothing I can do for her. I don't know magic or anything to heal people. Wish I did. Heal myself, heal her, heal whoever. Well, at least try to do a good deed, and no good deed goes unpunished, right? Like, buy like the most expensive pizza in town, and she didn't even have any of it. I don't know. Maybe I guess I should have waited an extra day or so. Make sure she was going to be able to eat it. Chances are she's probably just going to forget about that pizza in there, and they're just going to have to throw it in the trash anyway. Like the other food that somebody brought her. Didn't even know it was in there, I guess. I mean, she must have known at some point. Or maybe it was like food that, I don't know, it looked like it was food that was pretty fresh in there, but probably been in there a week because it started molding on the top. I hung out with one son.
You did burger. I know a lot of people around me who never visit family. I'm sure that meant a lot to your aunt.
Yeah, I mean, that's really kind of what matters most, is just kind of be there for her.
Is she able to eat solid food?
Not at the moment. I asked her when the last time she'd eaten solid food was, and she didn't even have an answer, so that's not a good sign. I don't know, sometimes when people are ready to die too, they refuse food. It's like the body's way of knowing that, you know, it's time to go. So that's like my grandpa was like that too. Like, my grandpa didn't eat for like the final, 2 weeks of his life or something. He just like tried to put some like a wet sponge and like to his mouth and his lips and stuff so he could have some water, but he couldn't even really drink, and just basically just wasting away. You know, like the body just refuses food, and it just, you know, it gets to a certain point. I don't know if that's where she's at now or what, but it kind of seems like it. You know, like the more that they go on without food, you know, it's just like, you can only go so long without food. They don't really have her hooked up to any IVs or anything, so they're just basically just letting her, you know, letting nature run its course, I guess. I don't know what else to say about it or anything. It's just kind of a, you know, kind of a tough subject to talk about, right? But, you know, I didn't want to show her in my video, and like, you know, I don't know, I just felt like not to show her on the video and have a lot of people like looking at her, judging her or something like that, you know, in her state, you know, because you know, I think that would be cool to be like showing somebody at their like weakest, most vulnerable state. But anyway, it just made me feel good, I guess, to go spend some time with her. Hopefully it cheered her up a little bit. I don't know what else I can really do, but it's a good way to spend a little time, even if it's a little bit, a few minutes every day, or, you know, much as I can until I'm around under here. So, you know, that somebody cares about her and stuff. Yeah, I haven't really. She doesn't really talk to me in forever, unfortunately. Like, she didn't really hit me up in a long time. I don't know the last time she ever messaged me or called me. Whatever. Just be there for her. I mean, not like you can be mad at somebody or something over her now. It doesn't really matter at this point, does it? Yeah, just let bygones be bygones and whatever. I think a lot of my family, they're just like worried about bothering me or something. They think I'm busy all the time, maybe, or I guess, or they just don't care about me. I know they care about me and love me, but sometimes.
Do you know if she goes out at all to take the sun? Low vitamin D is the worst thing in these situations.
Vitamin D. I mean, there's like some light coming through the window, but I mean, she's really not like sitting out in the sun or anything like that. I mean, she's inside. They even had the blinds kind of pulled, but there was a little bit of light coming through the window, but not like full sun or anything. I mean, I think she's a little beyond vitamin D at this point, but I see what you're saying. I don't think like an hour in the sun's gonna make a huge difference at this point in her life, but I don't know, maybe to somebody that's not like in such an advanced state that she's in. Yeah, it's hard to see somebody you care about, somebody you love, and your family or friends. It's like on the way out like that. It's just, oof. It's rough. Really just makes you appreciate and think about how precious life is. You know what I mean? Every day, anything could happen. You could get in a car accident. You know, maybe it's not even your fault. Maybe whatever. Struck by lightning. Anything can happen anytime, you know, so any day, any moment. So it's just kind of just don't take life for granted and try to make the most of it, I guess, and make some good memories and try to be a good person and let your light shine to other people in your life, you know, people you come in contact with and friends and family and whoever. Strangers and whatever. The closer you are to them, the harder it hits. Yeah, I was a lot closer to my other aunt when I lost her. That was really tough because we actually spent a lot more time together. I used to go over there and play dice with her. My other aunt's sister, her name was Retha. She had red hair, and I don't know. I felt like she was kind of like my second mom or something, so I'd go over there quite a bit and we'd smoke weed together and watch Price is Right and Cash Cab, and she used to watch me sometimes. I'd spend the night with her at my grandma's. She never had kids too, so I think, you know, like having a nephew and stuff for her, that was like her kids. She never had kids her whole life. My Aunt Debbie never did either. I guess she's kind of like me, you know, I'm not intending on having any kids either. But my Aunt Retha, she loved bingo, so we used to go play bingo with her a lot. And then at the time, my grandma, she was working at this little diner called Bill's Diner, and everybody called her Granny at the diner, and she just loved working there. All the customers and the people there, she just felt like they were her kids, or you know, something like that. You know, she just really, everybody come in, she'd be asking about their family, and they'd be asking about her family. You know what I mean? Just like people really cared about her a lot and everything. There's a lot of people at her funeral when she died. But you used to go. They had a little video store at the beginning or at the entranceway at the front of the diner. It was like video store, and they had a few video games, but most of those like VHS tapes. movies. So we'd go there with my aunt. We'd rent a VHS movie or rent a couple movies and go watch movies at grandma's and stuff. And yeah, it was cool. It was pretty cool. Watch David Letterman. I used to watch David Letterman with her at night. I'd stay up late, and watch David Letterman, which he was after Johnny Carson, so that was like really something to stay up that late. Like, oh, I'm up till 1 a.m. I remember this one time I went over to my grandma's over the weekend and brought a bunch of cardboard and hot glue and scissors, and I had to make my project for my science fair. So I actually made this like maze for my hamster to go through. My science fair project was, can a hamster actually go through a maze? Because you always heard about like, the mouse can go through the maze to like find the food and stuff. Like can it really? I've heard about it, but I never tested it. So I made the maze and put the food in the center of the maze, or to the end of the maze, and then I had the gerbil go through, or the hamster go through, and yeah, he was able to do it. He can do it. Chewie can do it. Not sure why I have all these extra viewers. Maybe because the Hunger Games or whatever, Hunger Games is over. What'd you guys think of the Hunger Games? How was that?